All right, guys. Hey, how you doing? Of course, you know this is your boy Gabe. I will be getting started in about 3 more minutes, just finalizing a few more things. We will be right back. Welcome, and this is Ultimate Blackman Radio, an all-inclusive YouTube channel dedicated to black men, black women, and black children, discussing topics ranging from relationships to finances to social issues affecting the black community. Welcome to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Give me a second, guys. How do I, yeah, there we go. That's how I want it. Okay, cool. All right, we in here. How is everybody doing this evening? Of course, this is Ultimate Blackman Radio, coming to you live from the great city of Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I see you, Kratos, Kid Gravity, American Negro. Bailey, I see you in the chat. You know that's real. 1112 Queen. I see everybody. Welcome. Yeah, some are thumbs down in the video already. I mean, it's to kind of be expected. Oh well. KC does not have better ribs than Memphis. Memphis has the best ribs in the entire country. Shout out to MB. I see you with the eyes. You've been cheating on me with what's his name? Been cheating on me with Asian Bay. You've been cheating on me with Asian Bay. I'm gonna charge you to the game, MB. Charge you to the game. But shout out to everybody that is listening right now. Of course, this is Ultimate Blackman Radio, a channel here where we focus mostly on relationships between black men and black women and just trying to empower each and every body that listens in their pursuit of happiness in their relationships. Of course, I cover other titles. I mean, not titles, but other topics that are pertinent or important to the relationship between black men and black women. So that is what we do here. Let me turn up my monitor because, all right, there we go. Yeah, all right. I was wondering what was going on. And how does that sound?
Guys? No.
All right, there we go. No, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. I was wondering why I sounded so crazy in my mic, in my headphones. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming through. MB, you said I didn't come home for 5 days. Stop lying on me in front of these people. You be cutting up in front of company. I see. I'm gonna have to give you some punishments. But shout out to everybody that is here in the building. Couple of housekeeping things here before we get started. I ain't gonna be on here long at all today, but I just had to get something off of my chest. Of course, you can see from the title, we'll be talking about Meg the Stallion. But for people that have general questions or concerns or have topic ideas that you would like for me to know about, you can email me at ultimateblackmanradio@gmail.com. That is ultimateblackmanradio@gmail.com. I check that email every day, so you will be able to get in touch with me there. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so two ways: by going to Cash App at $ultimateblackman. You can also donate at paypal.me/ultimateblackman. We also have a website where we do have one-on-one consultations now, ranging from level up sessions to relationship to just general advice. You can go to my website and book a consultation at ultimateblackmanradio.com. So that's pretty much all I have for the housekeeping. We're gonna get right into this game here. Devin, I see you. No, I didn't. I would refuse to eat Kansas City ribs. Man, but shout out to everybody here. So listen, folks, and I will be putting this on my podcast. So this will be this week's episode of the podcast. I just decided to do it live with you guys today. And I'll also be testing how this mic sounds on my podcast. It sounds okay so far. But I'm still learning and tweaking a few things. So this is the thing, okay? I as I'm normally doing, when things come to me, I am minding my business, right? Like when I see something, usually a topic that I'm presenting to you guys, I actually most of the time I do not go searching for it. It just comes to me, right? And so I was just on Twitter, minding my business, and someone shared a video. And in this video, Megan the Stallion was performing on Saturday Night Live. Okay. And so she's performing her hit song Savage. And when I saw it, I saw that she had added a black component to this, a pro-black component to this. And I said I have got to talk about this. Because I get real tired of hoes and hood rats justifying their whore behavior with certain speeches and terms and words that our elders and ancestors use to liberate and empower Black people. And this has become more of a problem since we've had this influx of hoe culture in our society. As many of you know, Meg the Stallion was shot in the foot, allegedly, by Tory Lanez, and it's been a big back and forth on if he shot her. He's saying he didn't, she's saying he did. Been a big hoopla, whatever, right? And apparently, Tory has come out with a song saying he didn't do it. I never listened to the album. People say it's amazing. Of course, I did a video on Tory Lanez. I said people should not be people should not be co-signing Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion. I've said that. I've been on public on that. If he did it, he's wrong. And I got on the dudes who were co-signing him shooting her. I wasn't really feeling that, right? But the way Megan has been kind of handling the situation post shooting has been very, very sloppy as well. And she's gone on this slander campaign against Black men, saying that Black women are unprotected. Nobody cares about the Black women, blah, 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 blah. So she gets up and she performs her song Savage on Saturday Night Live. And she has a little, how can I say this? A little scene while she's performing the song. And I'm actually going to play the clip now. Shout out to everybody that's listening. I'm actually going to play the clip right now. So here is Megan Thee Stallion performing on Saturday Night Live. And this is towards the end of her song, Savage. Here we go. There you go, folks. That's the video. Hello, Velvet Rose. I see you. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button if you're new here. Subscribe. Share this video. Let's get some more people up in here watching. So that was the video. That was the video of Megan using our esteemed brother and ancestor Malcolm X to justify her whoredom. Okay. So let's get into it. So Are black women truly unprotected? Okay. Are black women truly unprotected? Okay. Now, listen, folks, y'all know me. I'm Gabe. I like hoe stuff just like the next Negro. I love strippers, twerking, thongs, titties, nipples. Y'all know that. I'm pretty honest and open about that. But I understand there's a time and a place for that. I also understand that women that participate in these activities are not wife material. Okay. I understand that. I know a lot of guys try to shame other men for like going to the strip club. I see nothing wrong with that. Just kind of kicking it with the boys, drinking, smacking on some booty cheeks, you know, slapping a titty or two, trick off a little money. You just having a good time, right? But I never conflate or confuse social justice issues and social issues with black people with whoredom. I simply just do not do that. Right? And so I saw this and my soul, I got instantly got pissed off. Because we have so many people that defecate on the legacy of our ancestors, whether it's Dr. Francis Cress Welsing or whether it's Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. They defecate and use the platforms and the message that they have to justify their whoredom, right? Let's get the likes up, folks. Let's get the likes up. So this woman, she's sitting out here. She's dealing with a man that talks about demon time. What's going on, LA Miles? I see you, bro. She's talking. She was dealing with a man who runs around talking about demon time. Gets on social media and cries about being unprotected. And then uses our brother Malcolm's ex speech about the black woman being unprotected to justify her mess. This idiot is sitting on here talking about the black woman is the most disrespected woman on the planet, while she goes on to call herself a savage. The black woman is the most disrespected woman on the planet, and you turn around and call yourself a savage and shake your behind on national TV and try and shame black men for not wanting to protect savages. So this is the thing, okay? Are black women truly unprotected? The answer is no. Black men will protect black women, but black men are not going to protect savages. I did a whole post on this. I had feminists come out the woodwork mad at me. Black men, I don't care how much you try and shame us, black men are not going to protect savages. It's just not going to happen. Because Malcolm X would not have protected a Meg the Stallion. But I'm going to get into that in a minute. First off, let me talk about this. I feel like it was a disgrace to Malcolm X and his legacy. Malcolm X risked his life for his people. He wanted to see the advancement of black people in America. He died doing so. So I feel like it's very disgusting for Meg the pony horse to use this speech to promote a fake agenda. The speech that Malcolm X was even talking, it had nothing to even do with Meg the Stallion and the song she was even singing. She's up here talking about she's a savage, but then talking about she's unprotected. They didn't even correlate. Now, if you listen to what Malcolm X was saying, he was talking about how a lot of sisters have self-hate within themselves. He mentioned self-hate in the speech, and every last moron on the stage had an orange wig on. Meg the Stallion sitting up there with her tall ass with a 35-inch weave on. Talking about you a damn savage. The speech had nothing to do with what the song. And what are you doing? You sit up there talking about you a savage and shaking your ass. Nigga, what am I supposed to do? Raise up the black fist or throw ones? Like, I don't know if her PR team told her to do this. I don't know if this was her idea. I don't know if this was her choreography team. Whoever idea this was, you're dumb as hell. It had nothing to do with the song. You made yourself look stupid. You're sitting over here looking like a damn highlighter. While Malcolm X is talking about how black women have self-hatred for themselves, how they don't like the texture of their hair. Am I living in the Twilight Zone? Every idiot on the stage did not have natural hair on their head. None of them. From Megan to the backup dancers. Right, this is a real good point, baby. How you gonna be mad one moment and then you twerking the next? Talking about some See, a lot of people have Malcolm X mixed up. Let me read you something, guys. And shout out to everybody that's donating on the Cash App. We appreciate it. Let me read you something from Malcolm X's autobiography. And then I want you guys to tell me if you think Malcolm X would be protecting women like Meg the Stallion. And this is towards the end of his autobiography. And this is when he was visiting the city of Beirut in Lebanon. This was in April of 1964. He was going out for a walk, and this is what he said, okay? This is the words of Malcolm X. You can go read the autobiography yourself. And this is what he says. He says, immediately my attention was struck by the mannerisms and attire of the Lebanese women. In the Holy Land, Saudi Arabia, there had been the very modest, very feminine Arabian women. And there was this sudden contrast of the half French, half Arab Lebanese women who projected in their dress and street manners more liberty, more boldness. I saw clearly the obvious European influence upon the Lebanese culture. It showed me how any country's moral strength or its moral weakness is quickly measurable by the street attire and attitude of its women. Let me read that one more time. I saw clearly the obvious European influence upon the Lebanese culture. It showed me how any country's moral strength or its moral weakness is quickly measurable by the street attire and attitude of its women. Especially its young women. These are his words. Wherever the spiritual values have been submerged, if not destroyed, by any emphasis upon the material things, invariably the women reflect it. Witness the women, both young and old, in America, where scarcely any moral values are left. These are the words of Malcolm X. These are his words. I'm not, you can go read his autobiography. These are straight from his autobiography. Witness the women, both young and old, April Mason, in America where scarcely any more values are left. So I just read you what Malcolm X himself said. I see you, Third Ward. What's up, bro? Do you think Malcolm X would go out of his way to cover and protect Meg the Stallion from what I just read? He's basically saying that a nation or a group of people can only rise as far as the morality of their women. That's what he's saying. And you're sitting up here twerking with your ass cheeks in the air, talking about you are a savage with Malcolm X playing in the background. That is a disgrace. It is a disrespect to Malcolm X, his legacy, his family, and to Black people today who are trying to push social issues, trying to push Black people forward and crush the social issues that Black people go through on a daily basis. You cannot be rebellious and slick mouth and uncooperative and expect Black men to get out of their seat and protect you. Black men are not protecting whores and hoes and sluts. It's not gonna happen. The day of that is over. We got simps out here, and I'm gonna get on these simps in a minute. I saw a whole lot of simping on Instagram. But Black men as a whole are no longer going to put their life on the line for hoes to be out here in the streets doing any and everything they want. It's just not going to happen. These dumbasses are sitting on stage half naked, screaming savage and shaking their ass, and then talking about some, you gotta protect the Black woman. She's the most unprotected person in the world. Black men will never protect savages. Never. It ain't gonna happen. Simple as that. Now, let me get into this whole thing about Black men not protecting Black women or Black children. We have this whole like false narrative that Black women and Black men, Black men don't protect the women and children of the community. And that's simply false. As most of you know, in New York, there was a guy, and let me pull that up here, guys. We're going to get into it here. Let me see. I want to get his name right. Yeah. A father, he was waiting inside a Bronx dealership, and there's video of this. I'm not going to play the video. But he was in a Bronx dealership. Some cats pulled up, started shooting. You can see the father get all his children on the ground, and he hops over them. He was shot twice, and his injuries were so severe that he ended up losing his job. He was taken to the hospital. He was in stable condition. They raised a GoFundMe for him and everything. They're not saying his name in this article that I'm looking at. But he heard the bullets. He got all the kids on the ground, and he hopped on the kids. But Black men ain't protecting nobody in these damn streets according to these hoes. Let me say this, and I know you hoes are listening. Just because black men aren't protecting you does not mean black men aren't protecting others. Because protection is earned. Oh, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to say that, but protection is earned. Men aren't going to be out here protecting your bastard kids that aren't theirs. Yes, I know. They're not. They're not going to be protecting you, and you telling them you don't need them. His name was Anthony Jefferson. He's married with 3 kids. He's a head painter and a construction worker, and he lost his job due to the injuries he sustained protecting his family. But black men ain't protecting nobody. Where? Tell me where. His children were the ages of 6, 5, and 2. They were with him. They weren't with his mom. They weren't with their mom. Okay? They were with him, spending time with him. And we have these hoes passing around this false narrative that fathers aren't protecting their children or the women. That's BS. I think he did get the GoFundMe fulfilled, Key Gravity. I do believe so. Black men are out here risking their lives for their loved ones. Really good point here. Keon says the black woman is the most unexamined, unaccountable person on the planet. That was Shahrazad Ali in 1991. Right. LA Miles. Protection is earned just like submission is earned. I don't know why these idiots don't understand that. We need to stop pushing this false narrative around that black men just sit up and make babies, trick off their money, buy PlayStation 5s, and don't be nothing. We don't just do, we just the sorriest individuals on the planet. Now I have my gripes with black men too. Don't get me wrong. I've been very critical of black men on this channel. But these hoes running around here, Amber Rose, and all these ex-stripper hoes running around here talking about black men aren't protecting them. I'm tired of seeing that. That's not the case. Black men are not, we're protecting our loved ones. We're just not protecting the hoes. And we're not going to protect no hoes. I'm not going to sit up here and tell men to risk their lives for slick mouth, nasty women who are just going to go out, back out in the streets and do the same thing again. He says, what about black people protecting each other? Black people do protect each other. We look out for each other. But I'm not looking to protect coons. I'm not looking to protect Sambos. I'm not looking to protect hoes and whores. I'm not looking to protect uncooperative women, slick mouth women, con artists. I'm not looking to protect those kind of black folks. I'm sorry. Period. Black folks got to get up off this. Well, we all in this together, like it's High School Musical or something. No, I'm not all in this together with the idiots and deplorables of the community. I'm not. I'm simply not going to do that. But let me look at the flip side of this. So Meg Thee Stallion sitting up there shaking her ass, talking about some she feels unprotected with a damn hair weave in her head. Now, listen, I don't mind weave. Okay? I know. Sometimes a good weave is necessary. Some of y'all need to get a good weave. But her whole message she was trying to push just contradicted itself with the message that was playing in the background. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Let me get this nigga up out of here. Time your ass out. All right. Got that nigga in timeout. I see you, Naima. How you doing? Yo, mods, if It's Flex comes back in here trolling, just delete him off the channel. I timed him out, but if he comes back in here on some BS, just delete him. I ain't got time for trolls and slow niggas. But what about the flip side of this? Everybody talks about black women being unprotected and abused, but we never talk about black men being quote unquote unprotected and abused. Is that a real issue? Well, I did some research. Netta, how you doing? I see you. And let me read a couple articles for you guys, okay? I'm going to read about Yasmin Elder really quick, and then I'm going to read let's see. I'm going to read another article by Ebony. So right here it says Eagle woman gets 15 years for fatally poisoning boyfriend with bleach. Yasmin Elder allegedly straddled Darius Ellis, grabbed his dreadlocks, doused his face with bleach, causing it to go down his throat, prosecutors say. And this happened in the Inglewood neighborhood of Chicago. A Southside woman was sentenced Thursday to 15. This happened earlier in this year, February 14th, 2020. It says a Southside, hey, Friday, I see you. It says a Southside woman was sentenced Thursday to 15 years in prison for allegedly killing her boyfriend by forcing him to drink bleach in 2017. Yasmin Elder, 27, pleaded guilty of second-degree murder in the fatal poisoning of Darius Ellis in Inglewood, according to county records. Prosecutors said Elder argued with Ellis, who was 24, inside a minivan on March 6, 2017, after picking him up from work. She allegedly straddled him, grabbed his dreadlocks, and doused his face with bleach, causing it to go down his throat, prosecutors say. As Elder walked away from the minivan, he heard Ellis yelling he couldn't breathe. Ellis later died at a hospital. At the time of the murder, Elder was on court supervision for hitting a neighbor with a metal lock in Winnebago County, prosecutors said. She received credit for 31 months of time served, according to county records. And this is this chick right here looking a hot mess. Oh, but black men are out here doing all the killing and abusing. Are we supposed to protect chicks like this too, Megan? With your goofy ass? Look at this chick, y'all. Hair all over her head. She look hungry in this picture. Yeah, listen, Devin. I know you from Chicago, man, but I'm gonna have to leave you Chicago chicks alone. Man, you Chicago chicks ain't no joke. And fellas, this is another thing. While y'all out here simping for these masculine chicks, these chicks will kill you. Shy, I'm a male and your mom loves my voice. Shy, your mom really loves my voice. Actually, when I was looking at her, I was actually talking to your mom yesterday. She talked about how sexy my voice was. So, your mom loves it. Matter of fact, when I get off YouTube, I'm gonna hit her up again, and this voice gonna be telling her to swallow. So, yeah. In any regard, are we supposed to protect these women too? I'm serious. This is a serious question. Black women are so unprotected. Are we supposed to protect these savages? She's a savage, Megan, just like you claim to be, right? There's another story I'm going to read for you guys here. And then I'm gonna wrap this up. Told you I wasn't gonna be on here long at all today. And I read that story to you first because I want you to understand this next article that I'm going to read. Because I'm tired of the narrative. Let's see here. Not showing. Uh-oh. This article has been giving me a hard time. Oh, man, John. I see you now. Oh, let me see. Hold on, guys. This article here. All right, here we go. Here, okay, I think it's going. No, don't delete. Okay. All right, hold on. Here we go. And if she come back in here talking noise, y'all delete her. I ain't got time for that. What's wrong with you niggas? Y'all don't listen. Y'all focus on everything else but what you're supposed to be focusing on. Black women. That's what's wrong with y'all now. That's why I'm writing a book on why y'all are so single and you can't get married. Silly Negroes. Y'all coming here disrespecting me, I'm gonna disrespect you back. Goofy. This goofy, man. All right, so let me read this story real quick. It's not long. And right here it says, strong and silent, breaking the stigma of abuse because Black men are victims too. This was written last October. And October is National Domestic Abuse Awareness Month. And they revisited this article in 2017. And then just a reminder that the victim is not always a female. Right. Yeah, she's coming on here talking about are you a man or a woman with the damn filter on her. I can tell she big as hell, first off. Her shoulders look like she got shoulders built like she plays for the Tennessee Titans. Like she plays outside linebacker. You need to be on the football field, ma'am. It's always these big, burly, fat broads always coming up in my chest want to talk noise. It's never really the super attractive chicks. Let me say this real quick, because I have a lot of attractive women that follow me. But it's never like the super cute chicks that come in here talking noise and running their mouth. I'm trying not to cuss. It's always these big fat hoes come in my chats running their mouth. They got like 2-3 stomachs. They got like a double chin in their picture. You can tell they done photoshopped their face because their self-esteem is in the toilet. Them be the only ones come in my chest talking noise. Ugly hoes and fat hoes. Yeah, she's a finalist for the Remington Award for best college offensive lineman. Coming in here wanting to run her damn mouth. And then they wonder why ain't nobody marrying them. With her fat ass. Coming here with a damn Snapchat filter on trying to talk shit. You kiss my ass. Hell. With her Pro Bowl belly ass. Downset hut. With your fat ass. You know, as a bigger guy myself, I know, like, I can't be talking shit like that. I simply cannot. Yeah, remember her golf ball built ass. Hell. It's never dimes coming in here talking shit. It's always fat chicks and ugly chicks and lesbians. Anyway, okay. So here we go. Let me read this article here. Let me give me something to drink real quick. Yeah, Corey Holcomb does say Bear Built Devin. Now, I'm a man. I mean, the channel's called Ultimate Black Man. And I know I don't have the deepest voice. You know, I never said I did. It is a little light. But I mean, come on, guys. I don't sound like a chick. Like, let's just be honest. Let me say this too. A lot of you chicks, y'all want to come over here and troll my voice, but y'all following a YouTuber, and I got more bass in his voice, and y'all don't be going in his chats talking about some, is this a man or a woman? And y'all know who I'm talking about. With his flamboyant ass. Shit. Y'all ain't gonna worm me today. So I'm trying not to cuss. Y'all just worrying me, man. My brother in here listening, I can't be cussing in front of the preachers and the pastors and we got good, wholesome Christian women in here. Y'all got me cussing and cutting up in front of them, man. Not you, Suicide Zoe. It was the chick named She. She came in here talking a little noise. She, you're fine, Suicide Zoe. All right. Thank you, Miss Jones. Yeah, y'all hit that like button. Let's get the likes up in this thing. Get the likes up so I can give y'all more videos like this. Well, let me tell you something. I'm from Memphis. We know how to chick. Don't come for nobody from Memphis. We gonna fire that ass up. And I don't be bothering nobody. I don't be firing. I don't harass nobody. I just be doing me. All right, okay. Let me read this story for you guys, okay? Y'all ready? All right. So it says, he stood taller than 6 feet, was handsome and strong. He exuded confidence. Women wanted him and men wanted to be him. But I will never forget the day my friend sat down and said, she beats me. He then proceeded to show me the cigarette burns, the images of cuts and bruises, and the marks all over his back from the day he was repeatedly hit with an extension cord. I sat in disbelief and struggled to comprehend how this was even possible. I mean, she was quite petite and even shorter than my own 5'5" frame. Then I remembered abuse is rooted in mental control and manipulation. Tears streamed rapidly from my eyes as I listened to unimaginable things. He detailed how she would threaten to take his child away if he left. He told me how she reminded him that he was a black man with a record and the court system would automatically believe anything she said, so he had better do what he was told. Man, I wish a woman would, record or not. Anyway, he told me how he tried to fight back when she decided to physically punish him. All she had to do was hit herself and leave a mark and tell the police he did it. She dictated his every move, controlled his life, and threatened his freedom every single day. All of these memories came flooding back to me last week when Darius Ellis was murdered by his girlfriend, Yasmin Elder. That's the story we just read. CBS News reported that he had been outpowered by Elder and forced to drink bleach. He was found on the ground outside and pronounced dead 2 hours later. It takes just 8 ounces of undiluted bleach to kill a 150-pound adult. As someone very familiar with abuse, I am willing to bet this was not the first time this man was violated by his partner. When are we going to start to honestly address intimate partner violence in instances when women are the aggressors? There are so many men who are regularly abused. They are regularly disrespected verbally, emotionally, mentally, and physically. We should be just as outraged as we are when we see women violated when we hear these stories. But for the most part, Darius Ellis' story flew relatively under the radar. Abuse is not gender specific. Big men, strong men, black men you would never think are victims too. Female abusers use all kinds of threats and have various types of leverage, such as pretending to be abused by their mate, lying to the police, threatening to take away a man's children, and crying wolf when he tries to protect himself or restrains her. IPV, intimate partner violence, is a very real issue that people like to sweep under the rug or not get involved in. It's even more covert and dismissed when the aggressor is female and or if the abuse occurs in same-sex relationships. Most people don't know that the highest percentage of battered and abused people in relationships are men, according to a study. Let me read that again. Most people don't know that the highest percentage of battered and abused people in relationships are men, according to a CDC study. Intimate partner violence is, in fact, an epidemic and can be exceptionally challenging for men in homosexual relationships. Victims are often financially dependent, may face homelessness, and not have family they can turn to. The support system is also the support system of the abuser, and the threat of having their health status disclosed against their will is a form of control. We are all aware of how horribly victims of rape and sexual abuse get treated by society. Imagine what it must be like for an abused man, having no one to tell or talk to because you know that you will be ridiculed. A man will most likely be asked how he allowed the abuse to happen instead of simply being helped. Imagine not wanting to go to the police station to file a report because you know it will not be taken seriously. Imagine finding the courage to make it to court for an order of protection only to be greeted by an antiquated judge who tells you to simply man up while everyone in the courtroom snickers with no idea of the gravity of the situation of your predicament. Aside from the possible ridicule, there are very few networks of support for men who are victims of abuse. There are hardly any shelters and counseling centers to protect them from violent partners like there are for women and children. And this is a woman who wrote the article. She says, we, especially Black women, need to create emotionally safe spaces for Black men to be able to seek help when they need it. We need to make sure we are open to what someone is saying and not negating their experience by telling them they are allowing it to happen or laughing at them because of their gender. The most detrimental thing you can do to someone is attempting to share their pain, is to minimize, ridicule, or call them a name. We always claim we want the men in our lives to be honest with us, but that cannot happen in an emotionally hostile or dismissive environment. Abuse knows no color, race, age, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, or gender. And that is the end of that article. So, this is a serious issue, folks. This is a very, 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 very serious issue. Let me see something here. There we go. And it's real. And I really hate this narrative that Black men and that Black men are just sitting around slapping up and abusing Black women. And that simply is not the case. It's not. Meg the Stallion wants attention and sympathy for being out here crazy and loose and hoeing around. And this is my thing. I don't hoe shame. I don't slut shame. If you want to get out here and, shake your behind and twerk and, pass your little cat around to the block, hey, that's you. Do you. I'm tired of trying to tell women what to do when it comes to their bodies. I'm just not into that. Do you. But there is a consequence in doing so. There is a consequence to doing so. Another thing, too, that I want to point out is that intimate partner homicides among African Americans have declined over the last 30 years. There were 1,529 incidents in 1976, and in 2005, that number had gone all the way down to 475, and it is reported that the number is even lower now. So, you have these hoes running around here talking about something. Yeah, I want that love like my dad had and my granddad had. But they have more intimate partner violent situations. They have more deplorable situations than you do now. So this is a real false narrative that's going around that black men are not protecting black women and black children, and that black men are abusive. What you see is you see women that are unqualified to gain protection, and they're wanting the squares and the intelligent men of the society to drop what they're doing and come protect them. What you can simply do is go get you a husband and stop looking for other women's husbands to come and protect you while you out here being a hoe. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, right? While you out here being a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, savage, while you out here being a savage, you need to be out here trying to find you a husband so your husband can protect you and your family. But that's right. Savages can't find husbands. So instead of just getting on your stuff and getting on your square and buckling down and stop being a savage and become a feminine, classy woman so you can qualify for a husband that will protect you, you want to shame other women's husbands and other women's boyfriends to come and protect you while you out here in these streets hoeing around. And that's not how the game gonna work. It ain't never worked like that. It's not gonna happen. Period. I can't stand you, Bailey. LA Miles, get your YouTube wife. Oh, get your YouTube wife. You know that's real. And in LA Miles, they got like a little YouTube thing. You've told black men the past 40 years, from Jet Magazine to Ebony Magazine to Madame Noir to Oprah to the O Network and O Magazine, that black men were unnecessary and you did not want them. You didn't need no black man. Now all of a sudden, some of these knuckleheads are going upside your head and they're not being quaint about it. You look for protection. No, game don't work like that. Yeah, we got a YouTube entanglement, Frank. We got a little YouTube entanglement. Shout out to everybody that made that cash out ring, boy. Y'all tricked off today. That's what I'm talking about. For anybody else, man, y'all make sure, man, y'all, contribute to the game I'm spitting. We spitting today. Y'all contribute to that cash app. Y'all make that cash app ring. So that's all I really had to say about this. I was gonna do a recorded content on it, but I said let me just come live so I can have a little more time to break it down. Thank you, Naima. Right, Frank. They only want protection when they put themselves in a corner. And folks, that's all I got today. If y'all got some questions or comments, y'all can put them in the chat. I'm pretty much done. But this whole narrative that black men aren't protecting black women has got to go. Yeah, and I just found it really interesting that she called Daniel Cameron a sellout, which he is, but she's a sellout too. And you're right about that, Dr. Jones. Megan is a sellout too. Cardi B, they're both sellouts. So you around here, you trying to get your little social justice warrior on. And you look real goofy out here. And let me say this real quick before we get out of here. You simps, I saw so many simps. You know, Bailey, that would be a really good topic for us to discuss since you are in the legal field. She won't tell me what she do, but okay. Since you're in the legal field, we could discuss, is Daniel Cameron truly a sellout? Which I think he is. I think he's a coon. But you know, Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry about all the cussing, but I had to get that off my chest when that chick came up in here trying to talk noise with her bill ass. Beer belly ass. Anyway, I'm Angela Valdez. Bailey, get out of here, man. Bailey says she's Angela Valdez. Yeah, you can't 1 minute talk about you a savage and you got a wop, and then you a social justice warrior. Let me tell you what really made me mad about that whole performance. When her big tall ass did the whole fist in the air, man, I don't know why that makes me mad when I see like hoes and coons do the fist in the air. That makes me so mad. When she did the whole stance and then she held her fist in the air, she just really did. I'm like, look at this goofy chick. And I think Meg can really rap. She's so talented. But you gonna make me not even be able to listen to your music with all this goofiness you doing. Like, you just should have got out there, twerked. And for someone that has been shot in both her feet, she was really getting around really good. I'm just gonna put that out there. Cut this off, Steven. Yeah, like her face got serious, and it got all real. Like man, that made me so mad. I'm like, look at this clown. They made me. I'm like, dude, like, just stop disrespecting. Like, we got people out here really boots to the ground, putting in work. Tariq, Jason Black. I mean, we got some riders out here really putting in work for the people. And she out here twerking and throwing up the Black Power fist. I'm like, dude, come on, man. I mean, she really got serious about it there at the end. I really wish hoes would stay out of social issues. If you're going to be a hoe, just focus on being a hoe. Stop trying to like put in your big, like trying to be something that you're not. Meg Thee Stallion, you're not a social justice warrior. She looked very silly, Angel. She looked real silly. Yeah, like there was another thing. Yeah, when they had the whole stripper video, that made me not want to vote even more. Get your booty to the poll. Look, I don't want my politics dipped in P Valley. I want them separate for a reason. I want them separate for a reason. Oh, that sounds. Oh God, yes, that sounds so much better. My mic was a little too loud. I mean, when I saw Megan do that stance, I was like, bruh.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
You're stupid.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I'm like, yo, we really doing this? Right. You can't be sleep and woke at the same time. She needs to pick one. You can continue to rap about WAP and being a savage, but dude, don't sit up there and talk about how you been passing that coochie around the block and then turn around and throw the black fist in there talking about some black power with your Indian Peruvian in your hair with your backup dancers looking like a box of crayons. Let's not do that. That's tacky. But let me say this, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, free polls for private shows. Right. Goofy. This goofiness, man. But I saw some of my it was one nigga in particular. I said, look at this simp nigga. I saw niggas, supposedly straight dudes, by the way, talking about some, you go, Megan. Oh my God, Megan set it off. She did the dang thing. I'm talking, it was grown men. Grown men were co-signing this goofy behavior. And a lot of people ask me, like, I have a lot of questions like, why do you think the women are so out of control in the black community? It's because we're overran with simps and jellyback Negroes. Grown men co-signing this blew my mind. I was like, this really what prompted me to talk about it. I said, look at all these goofy niggas co-signing this. See, this is why a lot of politicians, they'll put strippers in political ads to get you goofy niggas to the poll. I'm sorry, Suicide Zone. I'm trying to get better. Because y'all sitting up here, I mean, it wasn't just one. It was one dude that really irritated my soul because he just a simp anyway. But it was like, dude, I had men coming on my post on Instagram saying, why is everybody hating on Megan? Like this, like there was no transgression was done. Nothing was wrong. I'm not Tommy quite. Nah, I'm not Tommy because I'm not a coon. I'm not a coon. I love black women. But I'm gonna call you out for like you're not gonna see me running around being critical of black women, and then I got me a white chick on my arm. I'm just not gonna do that. And I don't attack people. I'm cool with everybody. But and you can even disagree. Just don't come in my chest being disrespectful, and we good. Yeah, everybody was confused. And a lot of people were confused, MB. That's why I did because a lot of people on Twitter were like, what is she doing? Hey, LA, come get your YouTube wife, man. She talking crazy. I am cool with everybody. Just don't waste my time. But I saw these goofy niggas co-sign. I'm like, see, this is why the community at large is in such disarray. Because the leaders, the men, are co-signing this kind of reckless, rebellious behavior. I mean, these men supposedly straight to us, you go, Megan. Oh my God, Megan did her thing. Weird nigga. Thank you, Zanab. You're a sweetheart. So I'm, as hard as I am on women, guys, I see that I'm gonna have to really start riding these dudes, these simps, because the simps are kind of rising again. And I gotta put them back in their place because they're just. When I saw these dudes all on Twitter and Instagram co-signing this, I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. So I say I'm gonna have to start riding simp Negroes again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so you didn't even know about it, MB? Yeah, man. I had to get her. I had to get her real quick with her hypocritical ass. I bet Meg the Stallion coochie stain too, y'all. Like it's just those. I've always like those girls with those big booties and them like ridiculously beautiful natural bodies. They always had really bad hygiene in high school. I just feel like she be walking around here stanky too. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. That's real petty. But I bet she stank. Yeah, we can have that conversation, Bailey. I got you. Yeah, like I guarantee you, like, because I be seeing her, like, dang man, Meg Stallion looking good, boy. Woo! But I just know she stank. I bet that thing smell like Mountain Dew and corn puffs. Cause women with them long nails and them naturally beautiful bodies, they always be stinking. They don't never know how to wipe their behind. Man, fine chicks are some of the nastiest chicks you'll ever come across. A lot of people think big girls are real nasty. No, it be them dimes. I actually have a story about that. I am not gonna tell y'all now because my mom is listening. That's right, man. Please give Bailey Illy Miles. She calls you Lester. But them I know she stink. I know she stink. She probably don't put on deodorant. She the type chick when she wake up in the morning, she take wash ups in the sink and she put on that Victoria's Secret um blossom spray to cover up that must and it stank. I know she stank. But anyway, guys, that's all I have. Do we have any other questions before we get up out of here today? I know everybody want to go watch the Kansas City game. MB finna go have dinner with her Asian bae. She know me in these YouTube streets. Man, you gonna have to cooperate with me, MB. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go and start laying the hammer down on you. My mom always says that women with them huge butts can't get in those cracks and crevices. Amen, Shay Hearts. Your mom is a queen. Your mom is a queen. Oh, Steven, you're not hearing that story, buddy. But yeah, third. Well, I know that thing smell like Oreos and Diet Coke. You got long nails, suicide zone. Now, I actually have dated chicks that had the long nails, and I never smelt them. But I done dated some pretty cute women, and usually the cuter the girl, the worse off her hygiene is. Did y'all enjoy this tonight? I know I had to do a roasting. I cussed too much. My mom over there speaking in tongues, praying for me. I'm trying to stop the cussing, but I'm not gonna stop. But press 1 if you enjoyed tonight's show. Did you learn something? Was it informative? I think I did pretty good staying on track too. Yeah, she smelled like the juice at the bottom of the trash can. Y'all put 1 in here if y'all like it. That's right, Frank. She smelled like juice at the bottom of the trash can. Man, I just know Meg the Stallion stank. Mulatto, Nicki Minaj, all them chicks. I know they be musty as hell. I know they be stanky. Bailey. I'm just out here living my best life. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, Angel. Oh, you just so sweet. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna get up out of here. I would take calls today, but I need to do something with the phone line and test it out and get it back how I want. But I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came in. Yes, Miss Netta. Listen, I stayed on track today. You'd be proud of me. You would be proud of me. But I'm glad y'all came on through. We 200 deep in the chat today. We got 200 folks listening. Shout out to everybody that is listening. And I will be leaving this video up. I am not playing the Korean guy for you, MB. I refuse. And the reason being, well, of course, I don't want to play him because you get all hot and bothered. But if I do play the Korean guy, I get a copyright claim every time I play him. Even though it's not the actual Luther Vandross song, the video cannot be monetized if I play him. So I have all this stuff going on with my channel. I'm supposed to be getting paid by YouTube. I have the subscriber base and I have the watch hours. It's a lot of people watch my channel. Your view count for the month for overall total is supposed to be 4,000, and I get double that every time I get my YouTube analytics at the end of the month. I'm 9,000 hours. So a lot of people do watch this channel for it to be such a small channel. So I get a copyright claim every time that song plays. So, Steven, when did mom get a YouTube? This is my mom, everybody. Everybody say hello to my mom. When did she get a YouTube channel? Y'all know, like, my mom had a Facebook and Instagram for like months, and I had known one day she was on there messaging somebody. I'm like, when did you get a Facebook? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up. That's why I want to. That's why I'm not gonna play. The Korean guy. This man's name rhymes. Gabriel. Stop saying my whole government name. Bailey. So, you know what? As a matter of fact, I know what I am going to play. Yeah, Shay Hart, you're new, by the way. Welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the Ultimate Blackman Radio channel. I do have some recorded content coming for you guys. I have a special program for the Hoe Busters. Be on the lookout for that. Future Miss Gay Bell. What? Who is this? What? Wait a minute. Things are getting a little spooky now. Who is this? Future Mrs. Gay Bell? Yeah, Tesha, my mom, she be out here in these social media streets. She be making friends online and everything. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Who is this? Wait a minute, dog. Who is this? MB, let me find out you got another page. We out here. I got a secret admirer, and it's you, MB. What is really going on? Wow. Look at the Lord. See, my mom she been around here praying, talking about she wants some grandkids. You know, your wish might come true. You around here risking it all. Wow. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Cause this is that on that note, we gonna bounce. Be looking out for content coming out through the week. I'm gonna actually finish up the archetypes to avoid this week. I'm actually gonna get down here and eat, and I'm gonna watch a little football, and then I am going to work on some recorded content for you guys. Let's see. MB says she shows up as herself, right? Oh, hilarious. All right, guys. So if you would like, you guys have done, if you would like to email me, you have any questions, concerns, or you want to email me topics, you can do so here at ultimateblackmanradio@gmail.com. You can also donate here at Cash App, $Ultimate Blackman. You can also do so here by donating at paypal.me/Ultimate Blackman. That's paypal.me/Ultimate Blackman. Y'all make these donations ring. I pour everything back into the channel. All donations are appreciated. You can also go here at ultimateblackman.com. It's the ticker right there. You can book your consultations. The merchandise is not ready to be purchased yet, but it should be ready in time for Black Friday. I am also working on my first book. We officially got the outline done. The rough title for the book is right here, as a matter of fact, is Why Black Women in America Are Single and How They Can Fix It. And so for right now, we're looking at it's about 15 chapters, and I list the 11 reasons Black women are single in America. Okay. So I'm hoping to have this book done. Y'all get like a sneak peek of it. I'm hoping to have this book done by Black Friday. No longer future Mrs. Bell. What a troll. Oh man. You enjoyed Mother Bell says she enjoyed the show. You have a good one, Shay Harps. Mom says she enjoyed it. Cool. That's nice. A wife dropping right in your lap. I know, right? Yes, that is the title. It may change. I actually have a business consultant for this. She's been pressuring me to write this book since like June, and I'm a Gemini, so I naturally procrastinate. But it should be done by Black Friday. Should be done by Black Friday. So, and the merchandise should be available then too. Yeah, she fell in and out of love with me live on the show. I know, right? Man, I got to step my game up. So y'all be looking out for that. I hope you guys buy that book. We're going to make that an Amazon bestseller. Y'all buy that book. Because there's going to be a lot of good game in there. It's going to be a lot of good game. And I will be providing solutions. And it ain't just going to be feminine. That ain't going to be the only, that's not the only solution. Y'all here, be feminine. Stop leading with your degrees. Y'all here, go to the gym. Stuff like that. Some of you are single because you want to be. I agree. Most of you are single because you do not qualify for a man. Most of you that are single do not want to be single. I know y'all have all these little studies and stuff that kind of support that most women want to be single. Now, that is a lie. Between the emails me and Frank get, I know that's a lie. Most women are single because they do not qualify for a man, especially Black women. I am single because I choose to be. I could go get married right now, Bailey. I could go get married right now. But between the emails me and Frank get, I know women want to be in relationships. Numbers actually support that too. That actually most women want to be in relationships. They want a man. It's just most do not qualify. Oh, we're going to get into it in the book. We're going to get into it. Everybody's lying to y'all. Y'all have all these folks with 100,000, 200,000 subs, 80,000 subs running around here talking about pink pills and high value men. They're lying to you. You got men on here just sitting up here talking about some you single because you a size 15 or a size 16. That is a lie. A lot of chicks, a lot of bigger chicks are single because they have very foul mouths. These women want to be with someone, and the people that are supposedly giving you game aren't giving you proper game on how to get a man. The only somebody I know that actually gives women good advice was Tariq Nasheed when he did his Mac lessons. He gave women great advice. And Nicole Michelle. And the guy who wrote Good Pussy. I forgot his name. Dang. That's a really good book for women. But most women relationship influencers that give y'all advice, they're lying to you. And we're gonna talk about that too. So those are honestly about the only 3 people I know that actually give women good advice. All these other folks, the title Good Pussy. Let me look that book up. I can tell you the author. It's by what's this man name? Don Spears. In Search of Good Pussy. Living Without Love. The Real Truth About Men and Their Relationships. Reflections of a Reformed Ladies' Man. Don Spears. And he's sitting up there with a suit on, a tuxedo on, holding a kitty cat. In Search of Good Pussy, Living Without Love. That book is next level. Y'all get that. Single is the best life. I mean, that's what y'all say until you're 40 with a house full of cats and cat hair on your clothes. Yeah, this is a definite troll. Future Mrs. Stephen Bell. I know who that is now. Oh, I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. Yeah, you miss Nicole. Everybody, shout out to Miss Nicole. I'm sure she's gonna listen to this later. Everybody misses Nicole, man. I hope she come back. I'm gonna call her tomorrow and be like, Nicole, come back to YouTube, please. I miss her. I'll be having my lunch, having my little lunch, eating my sandwich and chips, getting the game, boy. Nicole be spitting that hot fire. Facts. I love you, gay. No, I had to troll. Wow. I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. Anyway, guys, I'm up out of here. I know the exact video I'm gonna play to get us up out of here. We're gonna bounce. Y'all be good, be safe, wear your mask. I will be on Frank's channel tomorrow talking about being the side dude. All right. So I hope you enjoy these two. I'm gonna play 2 videos. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna close with this message from the fine as hell Erica Shy. This chick fine as hell. I'm gonna close with this message, and then I'll have a special video for you guys. Y'all be good, y'all be blessed. Peace.
Again, I'm gonna need us to be concise with our words when we're describing something. We've seen raunchy music videos and heard sexually explicit songs. That's nothing new. Some of us remember BET Uncut. But my thing is this, were any of those explicit songs considered empowering or liberating? Look, I'm not gonna front like I don't listen to my fair share of vulgar music. I'm from the West Coast, so you know I keep West Coast gangster rap in my playlist. But am I gonna call that conscious rap just because I like it and want to feel justified in doing so? See, I'm really liberated. I'm really empowered because I do whatever I want without lying about what I'm doing in order to justify it. If you like certain music, if you want to tax these men for sex, go ahead, do you. But stop confusing people by calling it something that is not, y'all. Because the total demise of society is when the lines of right and wrong are so blurred that we can't distinguish the difference between the two. I mean, because how liberating is it if you have to hide it from your children?
I think about so when you're near, when you're here.
Oh, sometimes I think about when you on the road. I miss your touching, baby. I miss your cold. I miss you in the morning. I miss you in the night. Yeah. Oh, help me. Come on. Shit!
The pain is too real. Oh, the pain I still feel, yeah.
Please don't go.
I got to go away, baby.
Please don't go.
I got to go away.
Oh, I need you.
Oh, I got to go away.
And I love you.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
I can't.
Something about I said, please don't leave me. Please, baby. I said, please. Baby, I'm on bended knee for you, baby.
Welcome, and this is Ultimate Blackman Radio, an all-inclusive YouTube channel dedicated to black men, black women, and black children, discussing topics ranging from relationships to finances to social issues affecting the black community. Welcome to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content.
Don't have to do anything. The scent of skin is strong enough. Huddle a little bit closer, babe. Let's see if I can warm you up. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby. Snuggle, baby. Just wait. Let me drive you crazy, my cuddle baby. Wanna stay? Then let's get stupid lazy, my cuddle baby. Don't stop, this is my favorite part. Hold me like it's out of style. Imagination is running wild. Eternity is in your smile.